Hey y'all, it's me, the Nosy Goddess, and I am back with you to get into the business of Keefe D and this upcoming Tupac trial. Now, unless you have been on another planet for the past 30 years, you would know that Tupac, one of the most famous and prolific rappers of all time, was unalived in Las Vegas in September of 1996. Now, here we are all these years later, about to have a trial for his unaliving. Keefe D was said to be in the car during the shooting that took Tupac out. He has admitted it himself. He wrote a book. He's been on interviews, but yet here we are today. He's facing trial while in jail in Las Vegas, saying that he wasn't in Las Vegas, that he was just doing that to make some money. Well, the trial is going on. He's been trying to get bond. He's failed a few times, and now he has filed for a dismissal. Yes, he has filed a dismissal. I talked about that in a previous video. Because of that filing, the government had to respond, and boy, have they. In this article in the U.S. Sun, this is from January 17th, 2025, they say, hit him up Diddy, named 47 times in Tupac murder, suspect's secret cop interview, and accused of ordering hit on rapper over diss track. No, they didn't call him hit him up Diddy. This is before this guy wrote a book and had done interviews on YouTube. So why is it coming up now again? Because the prosecutors in the trial have filed the recording of this interview as evidence as to why he should not have this trial dismissed, nor should he be released on bond. It says the rap mogul's real name, Sean Combs, was apparently livid that Tupac had badmouthed him and wanted revenge, according to a transcript of a surreptitiously recorded interview filed by prosecutors in the murder trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. Keefe filed for the case against him to be dismissed last week, but prosecutors hit back today in a 180-page filing where they claim the gangster has confessed to being involved in Shakur's murder in nearly every form imaginable. A full transcript of one of the confessions, which Keefe made during a secretly recorded interview with Las Vegas police in 2009, was included in the latest court filing, revealing some bombshell allegations surrounding Tupac's September 1996 murder. Diddy, 55, is currently in federal custody in New York City after his September indictment on charges of trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He denies the recent charges and has previously dismissed claims that he orchestrated Tupac's murder as completely ridiculous and pure fiction. He has never been arrested or charged over Tupac's death, and Las Vegas cops have previously said he is not a suspect in the case. The new court papers in the Tupac case, obtained by the U.S. Sun, detail how Diddy was central discussion point in the previously unreleased police interview, raising questions about his role in the killing. Keefe, who has pleaded not guilty to the murder charge, boasted on the tape to Detective Long of the Las Vegas Metro Police Department how he was the boss overseeing 3 other Southside Crips on the, but that Diddy allegedly played a role in the. When Long asked directly, does he play a role in this thing? Referring to Diddy, Keefe replied, yeah, according to the transcript. Keefe then goes on to claim Diddy's hatred of the West Coast record label rival, Suge Knight, was so extreme when he instructed him, shit, I'll give anything for that dude head. Diddy, then known as Puffy, allegedly told Keefe that the price on their heads was mother effing millions in front of 45 people who were gathered in a room with them, according to the transcript. He added of Suge, who was driving the car when he and Tupac were gunned down, allegedly by Keefe's men. He didn't say no specific dollar amount, but he wanted the man's head, though, adding that he was real scared of that guy. Keefe is then asked, what about Did Puff have any problems? Puffy have any problems with Tupac? About that, yeah, that record came out, told him he's an effer and all that shit, Keefe replied. Tupac released his infamous diss track, Hit 'Em Up, in June 1996, in which he took aim at Diddy, Notorious Big, and a host of other East Coast rappers. In the transcript, which has now been entered as evidence in the murder trial, Keefe said that Diddy's view on Tupac was F that dude. Keefe then recalls how he was delighted after seeing his nephew Orlando Anderson fire at Tupac and Suge off the Las Vegas Strip on September 1996, saying he was like, damn, we can get paid now. He then clarifies the source of that alleged payday was Diddy. When you said paid by Puffy, right? Long asked, to which Keefe says, yeah. Keefe then alleges Diddy did not pay him directly. Instead, a mutual acquaintance named Eric Zip Martin, who had supplied Keefe's crew with the murder weapon, made the payment according to the court filing. Keefe claimed the word on the streets through the gang circles was that Zip kept the alleged $1 million bounty for himself rather than hand it over, adding on the tape that Zip got paid by Puff at some point. The 61-year-old said he made several efforts to contact Diddy directly after he was released from drug conviction prison sentence in 2002. I called Puff too when I got out, but Diddy stayed silent, Keefe said. Sometimes after everything went down, Keefe told Long on the recording that he and Diddy met in the parking lot of the Hollywood House of Blues. Diddy came to the car, then he acted scared of us, Keefe said. He was just like he was telling us to come meet him at the hotel room, Hilton and woo. So he asked us, did we have some weed and stuff? But that mother effer, he never took his eyes off us though at all. He added, he didn't say nothing. He just back up. He just was in the window just talking to me. He just backed up. There was girls all over him. He steady watching the car. He wasn't paying no attention to none of them girls. Was tripping with her like this MFer scared. The 143-page transcript is the bombshell evidence that the prosecutors feel proves that Keefe, without any immunity protection, must serve life in prison. However, Keefe's lawyer, Carl Arnold, said his client lied about his and Diddy's involvement in the crime for fame and money. With Keefe's trial coming up in March, prosecutors recently made an unusual declaration about whether Diddy or Knight could testify as witnesses. Both Suge Knight and Sean Puffy Combs are not available, although they do face their own legal problems, they wrote, seemingly leaving the door open to having them both testify. Judge Carly Kearney will listen to both sides' arguments and rule whether Keefe's trial will progress at a Las Vegas District Court hearing on Tuesday. The Sun has reached out to lawyers and representatives for Diddy for a comment. So Diddy can't seem to catch a break. He has at least 42 civil suits against him. He's dealing with this RICO case in federal court in New York, and now he's being implicated heavily by prosecutors in Tupac's upcoming murder trial. So with that being said, the judge has a decision to make. Personally, I don't feel the judge will waver on this trial. I believe this trial will go forward. Someone has got to pay for Tupac's unaliving. And the question is, though, is Diddy gonna also be roped into becoming a defendant in this trial? Or will Keefe D pay for his affiliation with Diddy and for going ahead with the plot, even though he never got paid? Being that he never got paid, there's really nothing, I don't think, tangibly tying Diddy to Tupac's murder. But prosecutors are using this confession to say that Keefe D was motivated by money or the promise of money. And whether or not he got the money or not, he still did the deed thinking he was going to get a payout. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This trial is coming very soon. and I will be here with all the details. So with that being said, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.